Hey guys, so I think I might have done it again. Hope you guys are excited as I am about this thing. Yeah, I did it again. This right here sitting in front of you is a 2001 GMC Sierra 1500. It's a single cab truck, pretty base, and pretty damn rusty. My lord. Look at that freaking spider. I just realized I didn't even see him before. I'm not going to walk into his web. He is literally the size almost of my thumb. Wow, that is a huge spider. I'm going to have to take care of him later, but I'm not going to take care of him now. But anyway, I guess let's go around this side. Rust. Pretty good tires all around. Rust. Rust. Hey, you guys are getting the hint yet? Yeah. Rust. This thing is pretty damn rusty. So, how did I get this thing? Well, I bought it really cheap, I will say that. About 400 bucks, and had a security issue. Truck wouldn't start. One day, apparently, it just tripped the security system, and that was that. It wouldn't start. Just kept on starting and then shutting right back off again. Here's the inside. Interior is actually in pretty good shape. Needs a cleaning for sure, but it's actually in pretty good shape. It's pretty base, like I said. It's got roll down windows. It does have power locks though, so that's helpful. Yeah. Somebody tore into the dash trying to bypass the security system. Well, that didn't work, and he ended up giving it to his buddy who scraps, and that's the guy I bought this truck off of, because he said it's too good to scrap, plus scrap's too low right now, so. But anyway, let's just say I know a person, aka my father, who may or may not know how to program computers for these things. So, he just slapped one of his other computers in here, and I'll show you the result. Bumper is so far gone, guys. All you southerners, if you're watching this video, this is New York. This is what New York does. It's pretty terrible. I mean, wow. The leaf spring's actually broken. Both of them are broken on both sides. It's got a gas leak as well. It's got a bunch of problems, and I'm not gonna try to butter it up at all. So yeah, both of them have actually snapped in half. On the back here, there's rust in the muffler, holes in it, although the truck isn't really that loud. So yeah, look at this. This is actually part of the bumper. Just, you know, chilling out, hanging down. Not doing really much anymore. This whole back bumper is going to need to be replaced. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with this truck. As you guys can see, it's in pretty rough condition. Yeah, this box is pretty much done. frame actually is not in awful shape. The lines, it looks like the lines are like pretty shot, like really shot. So I'm gonna be looking at this truck more and more today. Actually, I just got this thing here last night. I technically bought it yesterday too, but I actually looked at this thing for the first time 2 days ago, and well, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. It does run really well. Look at this. These rockers are totally gone. I mean, this is worse than all my derby cars. Look at that. Disgraceful. Frame, like I said, is not in awful shape. Really not that bad. At least as far as I can tell. Other floor mats, guess what? There's holes on the floor. So it's not good. It's pretty bad. Honestly, like I said, I don't have much to say about this thing. So I'm sorry if I'm kind of boring you guys. It's just there isn't much to say. I bought a rusty LS truck. Well, not LS truck, but a rusty GMC. It's got an LS under the hood. 4.8 with automatic transmission, obviously, and it is a 4-wheel drive, so that adds some value to this thing. I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up for you guys. I just see this thing just fires right up. It sounds like one of the pulleys is going out on this thing, but I'm not screwing with this spider over here, so I'm just gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna leave that door open because I don't want it locking for some reason, because I only have one key for this thing. I am not screwing with that spider because he's big and I don't have anything to like a stick to get him out and just put him somewhere else. But this thing runs pretty damn good, and the transmission's good, and apparently, because my father took it for just a quick drive like next door, and he says it drives real nice too. There's only one problem with the shifting, and that's actually shifting it out of park. You actually have to manually go under the hood and actually put it back into park, because the shifter cable is a little bit messed up. So, but that's a minor kind of problem. And this obviously is sitting way too low. I think somebody was trying to probably about to cut the cat off of this thing, but decided not to. Which was probably the guy who I bought it off of. Started probably stripping it and saying, hey, wait a minute, this thing is in good enough shape as far as frame goes in order to sell it for parts. He was originally selling this truck for parts, but now that we got this truck running, I'm not sure if it is going to be parts truck. I know, believe it or not, guys, this is not that bad for some of the trucks that are on the road nowadays up here in New York. I've seen worse, a whole lot worse. Actually, this bed is actually considered probably a better version, well, not better version, but better than most of the trucks up here. I see that these trucks, you can see all the bubbles forming here, but a lot of the trucks they rust all up here. The whole entire thing's just totally gone, and these beds are just literally falling out, because there's no structure left. So there is some type of gas leak, which is to kind of be expected with all the rust. Not sure where it's coming from yet. I don't see any leaks actually dripping. I I know power steering pump isn't great. I mean, it works and it's relatively quiet, but it isn't great. Other than that, I mean, it runs pretty good. It's got 165,000 miles. Hope you guys can see that with all the glare. There it is. And the radio works good, and I don't know about the air conditioning. I should test that, actually. Let's see if the air conditioning works. Oh, I think that it actually kicked on. Oh. I think it actually kicked on. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I'm gonna go see if that... I'm gonna just investigate on this truck, guys. Like I said, I'll be coming back to you with an update on this thing. Not in this video, but yeah, it's got a crack in the windshield too. But no, this truck seems to run very good, and I'm very kind of happy with how well it runs. I honestly didn't expect it to run as good as it does. It's got a few revs. So, yeah, this thing, I'm pretty happy with how it runs. It apparently drives good, and I think this was a win, guys. I also got two tool boxes. This one, they both have no key, but this one's pretty nice, and I think it would fit very nicely on the front of this trailer. This one, I'm probably just going to keep in the truck. My intentions right now with this truck, I really just can't tell you what I really want to do with this thing. I kind of want to sell it, just a quick flip, because it does run now, it does drive, but I do kind of want to drive it too. I do. I kind of want to drive it. But alright, well, see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with this thing, but hope you guys like this truck. I like it. I think it was a win versus a loss. I don't think I could get hurt on this thing. So, look at that spider. Oh my god. Am I even zooming up on the spider? Oh, there he is. That's disgusting. I'll get him. Alright, guys. See you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Bye-bye, everybody.